What is good, people? It is your 20th favorite YouTuber, and today I will be playing the UU tier again, except this time I will be using a different team, obviously. This time I'm going to be building a team around offensive Salamence, and it's going to be an offensive build. Now, I don't want to waste any time, just jumping straight into the team. First up, we have Crocodile as our lead with a focus sash. Now I could run Moxie on this, but usually I kind of just set up Stealth Rock and sack this Pokemon. So not really useful to run Moxie as compared to Intimidate, because at least we get to nerf something's attack. Now we have Earthquake, Knock Off, Stealth Rock, and Taunt. Taunt is to prevent any sort of disgusting setup like Moltres, Galarian Moltres that is. It also prevents a lot of Pokemon from setting up hazards themselves, so super useful. Most of the time we're just going to be setting up Stealth Rock and, you know, maybe firing off a knockoff or something just to knock an item, and this thing is going to die. It's, you know, your typical suicide lead things. Now, moving on to the main focus of this team, Salamence. I'm running heavy duty boots on this thing because it's a flying type and it's going to take 25% damage to Stealth Rock every time it comes in if I don't run heavy duty boots. And I'm going to be running Moxie on this instead of Intimidate, even though Salamence and Crocodile actually form a pretty insane Intimidate core. But like I said, this is an offensive team. I don't want to be intimidating mons with this thing. I want to let my attack raise after I get a KO. Dragon Dance, obviously our setup move. Outrage just hits anything that's not a steel type pretty hard, and even if it's a steel type, usually it's an Aegislash. At +1, it's doing at least, like, I don't know, maybe like 30-40% damage, depending on the set that is, but you know. Now Fly is the really special tech here. Now, people like to run dual wing beat. As you guys can see, it hits 2 times in 1 turn, and it's a 90% accurate move. I believe each turn hits for 40 power, so in total it's going to be 80 power. I think that's how it works. Now I don't like that because, well, first off, it's a lower damage move than Fly, and people like to shit on 2-turn moves, but the thing is, I don't see what's wrong with it. Usually you kind of get to surpass a lot of bullshit moves like Spore, Toxic, anything like that with Fly, and more importantly, it has a 95% accuracy, which is what I really like. I prefer my offensive mons to be accurate because in an offensive team we can't really afford to miss moves, so I'm just gonna run Fly instead. And Earthquake is just to destroy steel types, because obviously Outrage and Fly are, well, Dragon and Flying is resisted by steel types, so that's why I'm running this. The set in itself, obviously, it's just max attack, max speed, nothing too crazy. Moving on, we have Thunderous with a heavy duty boots, same reason as Salamence, it's a part flying type. Now, the main reason I'm running Thunderous is because it's a really nice Volt Absorber. As you guys can see, we have 1, 2, 3 mons that are pretty weak to electric moves, and having a Volt Absorber just kind of lets us sponge that thing. It's what you use when you know that you can't really run a ground type because your only ground type is going to be your suicide lead. Nasty Blood, Psychic, Grass Knot, and Thunderbolt is your standard Smogon set. Psychic destroys Amoonguss, and Grass Knot does pretty good damage to Excadrill, and Thunderbolt deals with everything else. Or just Grass Knot kind of deals with just ground types in general, really. Now, finishing up with this core is Choice Band Azu. A lot of people like to think, on the latter, that is, people like to think that this thing is Belly Drum. Now, I don't think Belly Drum is probably very good once again, I'm not claiming to be the master of UU, but from running Belly Drum when I was testing before, I didn't really see this thing put in a whole lot of work. maybe not like on the very low ladder, but apart from that, it just wasn't putting in the kind of work that I wanted it to. So I opted for choice band and huge power. A lot of targets that we need to destroy with Aqua Jet get destroyed in one turn, for instance. Well, I'm not sure of the calc without a choice band, but on a Nihilego, Aqua Jet straight up Okos it. Excadrill dries to Aqua Jet. We can also do a significant damage to Mamoswine, which can be a little threatening to the team, as you can see, and I'll get to Rotom in a bit to explain why I went with that mon with regards to Mamoswine. But it also helps us deal with setup Celesteela better, because setup Celesteela, for those who don't know, and hopefully I come across it on the ladder so I can show you guys how destructive it can be to this team. It's really annoying. And being able to Aqua Jet that thing, and after it does like, I don't know, maybe like 30-ish% damage. After that we can go into Rotom and then fire off a nice Thunderbolt to pick it off. That's kind of why I'm running a Bandit set for this. Moving on, we have Weakness Policy Aegislash. Now, I don't really know about Weakness Policy. I rarely get a chance to get it off, but at the same time I don't really know what else is a better item to run. Air Balloon maybe, but I don't really want to run Air Balloon again, considering I did it for the last video, so Weakness Policy it is. But apart from that, standard set, nothing too crazy yet again. Now finally, Rotom. Now this sixth Pokemon was a bit of an issue for me for a while when I was building this team, because there are a lot of options, right? And the most important thing is I needed something that was going to destroy fuck, what was that mon? I just forgot. I just said its name. Celesteela, there we go. I needed something that was going to destroy Celesteela. And at the same time, I kind of wanted it to be a choice Scarfer, because, I mean, it's just nice to have speed control, right? So it came down to a few options as a result. I originally tried Hydreigon. It just wasn't as good, and also it kind of makes us super duper weak to Mamoswine, which is why I went with Rotom Wash. And at the same time, it also really helps us deal with Celesteela. Now, Thunderbolt, Hydro Pump, Trick, and Pain Split is the set that I'm going with for this. Trick, obviously, if we encounter any stall or bullshit balance, we can give one of their defensive mounts the Choice Scarf. And Pain Split lets us be a little bit healthy. Not necessary to run Pain Split though. You could probably, for instance, run Will-O-Wisp if you need to cripple something. Thunder Wave, Toxic are also very good options, and of course you could always run Volt Switch if you need the, what is it called? If you need momentum, there we go. God, I can't speak today apparently. But anyway, that is the set that I am going with for today. This team actually put in a pretty decent amount of work. In fact, I think I played against, when I was testing this team, I played against some guy who was like, I think like 14, almost 1500 on the ladder. And it, like, I mean, I lost to him, but it literally came down to me missing a Hydro Pump. If I had hit my Hydro Pump, I would have won. And I thought, I mean, that's pretty good. I don't know anything about this tier, and the fact that this team can find its own upon, like, I mean, I barely tested this team, and it's doing pretty well against people who are actually decent in OU, so should be pretty fun. And with that, let's just go find a game. Hopefully there are people playing on the UU ladder. It is a Sunday afternoon. Okay, well, I guess there are people playing. Let's see. So his team looks like a bulky offense build. His Salamence looks a little bit scary, so I have to be a little bit wary of it. I don't know if anything else is a big threat for me, but we can always lead Crocodile first. Let's see what happens. The Zarude might be a little bit annoying. Hopefully I can nail it with a play rough on the Azu. Oh. Okay, well, I guess I think I should taunt. Okay, well, that was definitely not the play. At least, okay, so it's special. At least I know it's not some, it's not set up right. So, can I go into Zarud and just, I mean, not Zarud. Can I go into Salamence and destroy this guy? It looks like an option. The other thing I can do is go into Azu and hit a play rough. But I really don't want him to go into Drill. You know what? Why not? It's in the spirit of the team, right? Just be as offensive as you can. I should be able to... So okay, 1, 2, 3 Pokemon. Okay, so he goes into this. I have a feeling he might have Toxic. Definitely very annoying. I'm gonna outrage this thing. Let's see how much it does. Okay, that does a lot. So he does Toxic me. I am not surprised. He's gonna go into Drill now. Or not. Okay, so he gives me this. It's gonna do a lot of work, man. I don't know why he decided to not switch out. Okay, he's not gonna... Wow, that did a lot. Okay, so Iron Head, and then I'll just EQ this. So Zerd's gonna be a little bit of a problem, I think. Let's see what we can go into here. What is he gonna go into? Salamence? I think Azu is probably the best play, cause yeah, that's what I thought. Now we just hit off a nice play rough on this thing. Should destroy it. See, he doesn't have a single play rough switch in. Hopefully he goes and gives me the Zarud, because I think if he thinks I'm set up, he'll go into Zarud, right? If he thinks, okay, well, he just decided to give me this thing. Alright, cool. I don't know why I went into this. Do you have Heat Wave? Photon Geyser. Okay. Okay, so can I predict the Zarud? Fuck it, I'm gonna predict the Zarud. Go into Zarud. Go into Zarud. You know you want to go into Zarud. Go into Zarud. Go into Zarud. Do it. Do it. Do it. Come on. Come on. No, don't make me waste an attack. Just do it. You know you want to do it. You know you want to do it. Just do it. Oh, god damn it. At least he activated my weakness policy, so I'm not too... Yeah, so that should pick it off. Nice. Well, okay. I guess he wanted to leave it there. I don't know what he thought was so threatening in my team. He definitely could have put up a fight, but that was a clean first game. Nothing much to say there, really. I mean, you guys just saw what happened. I didn't even have a chance to bring up Rotom, and just with 5 Pokemon, I was able to destroy him. Ooh, okay, interesting rain team, I'm guessing. So what do I need to be afraid of? Okay, so the good news is he doesn't really have a Rotom switch in. I don't know how much that Xercutree takes, but time to find out. But if okay, this is exactly what I wanted. Let's just knock off. Oh, so I don't know if he's Scarf actually. Either way, I'm gonna knock something. I definitely think it's the best play. So okay, cool. So we might knock the Damp Rock off of this thing. Cool. Okay, so he doesn't get max rain turns anymore. Now we'll set up rocks. He kills me probably. Yep. Okay, that's expected. So I think I go into... Okay, maybe Volt Switch is probably a better option, because in this case it will be super helpful. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that. So the reason why I left originally, I mean, I started with Pain Slit originally is because I thought it might help to keep it healthy, but as you guys can see, I'm making an edit on the fly because I realized Volt Switch is just better because, you know, in an offensive team, momentum is more important than anything. So yeah, anyway, I have a few options here. I could go into... I say I have a few options, but I really don't know what I want to do here, not gonna lie. Salamence is okay, but I don't want to get burned by this thing. Um, so many options. Okay, it's fine. Let's just go into this. Let's not waste time, and then I'll just T-bolt this. He doesn't really have a very good switch in. I don't know what that circuitry is. Probably Scarf, maybe Specs. Either way, I don't think I'm too worried. The important thing is I have Rotom alive because it just spams Thunderbolt at the end of this and then destroys everything. So it goes into Jirachi, which I don't really care about. Cool, we did a lot. I'm guessing it's Scarf by the look of that. So he goes for Iron Head. Please don't flinch. God damn it. Dude, what are you doing? Like, you're just wasting your rain turns. Okay, can I punish this guy for doing this? Or like, okay, let's go Aegislash because he wants to do this. Okay, and then I think I go back into Thundy now because he's gonna go Moltres or that. That's actually just as fine. Okay, I think here I can go for a free Thunderbolt. Rain Dish Tentacruel. Interesting. That does a lot. That does kill, unfortunately. Gosh, this team is pretty hard. I wish I had a Volt Switch on this thing. That would have made my life so much easier because I could just like Volt Switch out of this and then go into anything that I want, right? Either way, I think Rotom is probably the best option here. Just T-Bolt this. And then I think I have to set up on the Jirachi then. I think. This is tough. I might have misplayed my Thundurus a little bit. Okay, this I don't know what he's doing here. Just wants to give me 5 turns of rain, apparently. Okay, so it goes to Kingdra, which I'm not surprised by. He's gonna click Draco, I'm guessing, or Hydro Pump. I think he's gonna click Draco. If he goes and clicks Draco, I'm gonna go to Azu. He clicks Hydro Pump. Okay, so he is Life Orb, good to know. Don't want to Aqua Jet this thing. Yeah, let's Aqua Jet this thing. Oh wow, that does nothing. Okay, I completely fucked up. Never mind. So I'm gonna go into Men's, force him to Draco. And then, yeah, there we go. Cool. So, okay, that definitely did a lot. And then I think he's gonna sneak here, right? Or no, not sneak here. He's gonna Hydro Pump here, so I think I sneak. Cool. Okay, so we crit, which is amazing. So if I DD up with Salamence, it's just a win. I need him to go into Jirachi at some point. Okay, so he goes into this. I don't really care. I just go into Rotom every time. Oh yeah, that's not doing anything. Hopefully he doesn't flinch me with this. Don't flinch, don't flinch, don't flinch. Okay, cool. How did that not die? What? Okay. So he's probably gonna rest. Okay, so he does that, that's fine. I sneak here. And oh, this is tough. This is tough. Yeah, this is, I don't think I'm winning this one, not gonna lie. Actually, we can see. I don't know what he is. Oh wait, so he fucked up. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why he Volt Switch. He should have just stayed in there. So I'm gonna DD here to guarantee the win. He definitely fucked up. He should not have Volt Switch. He should. I don't know what he is. He could be Specs. Oh, you're healing Witch. Yeah, that's not helping you, dude. I have Earthquake. Yeah, like bye bye. Yeah. Well, I cheesed the victory out of nowhere because my opponent made a really big misplay. Let's take a look at this game again. Okay, so I couldn't really have done anything. This Jirachi looked to be Scarf. Okay, so this Jirachi was Scarf, which means I don't know what the circuitry was. I thought this thing could have been Scarf, and I was really scared for my Salamence, but it looked like I always won in that situation. So I think Thundurus is probably the right play. I dented this thing. I'm trying to think if there's a way my opponent could have won. Probably not. Okay, this Iron Head flinch was just really annoying though. I should have gone into Aegislash a lot sooner. Kind of let it get whittled down for no good reason whatsoever. Goes into Tentacruel. Okay, so yeah, I made a good double into Thundurus. And Thunderbolt is definitely the best play. I don't know if I took Scald with not taking all those Iron Heads, but whatever. Okay, so I definitely think Volt Switch would have been the best play in that situation, but I mean, my opponent was just, he should have gone into Circuitry. I don't know why he just went into Politoed to give me this thing. That was not a good play by them. Kingdra, Azu, yeah, I thought he meant Draco, which is why I went for this, and then I expected the... Okay, Aqua Jet was absolutely terrible. I didn't know it did that little, not gonna lie. And then I went into Mence to bait the Draco. I went into Aegislash. I baited the Draco. And then I got lucky with a crit. I don't know if it killed without the crit, but I'll take it either way. I guess that's what you call the... I don't know, whatever. So I got a little lucky here. Even though, I mean, obviously Fiery Wrath only has like a 20% chance to flinch if I'm not wrong, but... I had to sack the Rotom here because if not, he would have gotten a rest and that would have just destroyed my whole team. And I was able to kill this with Sneak. So Xurkitree came in, he just gave me useless damage on this thing for no reason whatsoever. And then, yeah, I mean, that's just that. Clean game. I'll play one more. Hopefully I get to see that Celesteela, but... I'll settle for like an Amogus or something, because Amogus is also very annoying for this team. In fact, so Aegislash can take care of it, but only if like it's really boosted and I get to hit off a Shadow Claw. If not, Thundurus is my only answer with Psychic. Okay, Nihilego. There we go. That's another huge problem for this team. Thankfully, we see it here. Pretty nice theme actually. I don't like that Zydog literally outspeeds everything, and I don't think Hydro Pump even kills this thing. Have fun. You too, buddy. You too. Okay, go into Crook. Okay, so he wants to give me damage on this thing. I will gladly take it, dude. Like yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. So, okay, so he gave me a Rocky Helmet, which I'm very happy about. I'll set up rocks. He sets up rocks? Oh, he goes for Body Press. And then now I'll taunt you so that you don't set up anything. Yep, there you go. Easy. And then I'll knock out for more chip. Okay, so he wants to just give me all his Pokemon, apparently. That was a terrible play by him. And then, so use lefties. What do I even do here? Just click Earthquake. Is this thing good against anything? If that Volcanion is not Scarf, it might be good against it. But I don't know if I even have a good switch in here, so I'll just Earthquake. Maybe Knockoff is a better play. Well, either way. Guess I could go Aegislash. I'm a little afraid of that Zydog. Actually, he was just gonna go Skarmory there, right? No, he'll go Hydreigon. Right. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. I don't think Earthquake kills this thing, but he does have 1,000 arrows on Psydog. What's the play here? I think I SD up either way. Okay, so he's fucking up. I don't know what this is supposed to do. I genuinely don't know what this is. Bulk up? Yo, you're not bulking up in front of me. Yeah, that's not... Nah. No more bulking up for you. Switch out, dude. This Shadow Claw is gonna do... Oh, okay. Yeah, so he gives me this. Cool. And then... Okay, guys, I gotta be honest. I'm not even like tryharding or even like, you know, I'm just playing the most logical things. And I mean, I guess I'm not playing very high rated opponents, but I mean, they just keep making bad plays and this happens. Like, I don't know what to say. That's a turn 9 win for 3 teams. I thought this would be a longer game, but it kind of feels a little anticlimactic because I was hoping for more of a challenge with this team, but I guess not. That's what we got. But hey, I mean, my channel is for casuals who are at least trying to get into comp, and as you guys can see, if you just followed the logic that I did, right, with all the plays that I did for these 3 games, and if you guys use this team in UU, I guarantee you're gonna have fun. It's a really, I mean, it's offensive, so it's always gonna be fun. It's really well balanced. You have a little bit of everything. You know, you got 2 Pokemon that can take ground type attacks. You have a ground type 2. You have a Choice Band Azu, which I actually don't know if I saw another Choice Band Azu on the ladder. I have used Choice Band Azu before, but definitely not in UU, not like this at least. And Player Of is super nice, especially, I mean, every Azu runs Player Of really, but in this particular one, Player Of is really nice because, like, for instance, Nihilego is a really big threat for this team, so I could bring in Azu, and hopefully, like, when he sets up rocks or something, I would have gone for Aqua Jet because they always expect this thing to be set up for some reason, and I would have destroyed that Nihilego in 1 turn. What else? Player Of is really just nice in general because it hits what 1, 2, 3 Pokemon for not super effective damage. Okay, 2 of these super effective. That one, like like Bulu would definitely get dented pretty hard. Usually most Pokemon, like once you start chipping away with Salamence or Thundi or Aegislash, Azu can come in and just spam usually I'm spamming Player Of. Sometimes Knockoff is nice, and also Aqua Jet is just nice to pick up any weakened Pokemon. But that's that, guys. That's the team. You guys saw what it did. I didn't even have to, it looked like I didn't even have to do an explanation because the team did all the work that I wanted it to. So yeah, hope you guys had fun watching this, and if you have any comments for this team, if you liked it, disliked it, please let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, as usual, please leave a like and subscribe. I am trying to meet my YouTube goal of at least getting to 50 subscribers, and it'll be super helpful for me. You guys can obviously also help me curate content in future. Whatever you want to see, whatever crazy set you want to see, just let me know. Whatever crazy Pokemon you want to see, if it's at least a final evolution and if it's decently strong, I will try to build a team around it. But yeah. Hope you guys have a good weekend or whatever day you're watching it on, and peace.